Well, new developments today with a story about international observers coming to America and watching our election. Pennsylvania complaining about it. Now in Iowa, the Secretary of State is threatening to arrest international election observers if they come within 300 feet of polling places. Trace Gallagher has an update on this. So we've seen Texas get ticked off, Iowa get ticked off, and Pennsylvania all ticked off about this.
And other things, Megan. You said it earlier, Pennsylvania is now the new girl at the dance, right? And so everybody's kind of focusing on Pennsylvania. 8.5 million voters expected to cast their ballots at some 9,500 polling stations around the state. And because they expect this state now to be razor thin, you've got both sides of the aisle butting heads now. You've got Republicans that are in Philadelphia, accusing Democrats of ejecting some 70 Republican election monitors from polling sites in and around Philly. So they went to a judge. A judge has now ordered those Republican inspectors to be back into those polling places. Now, the Pennsylvania State Department, as you mentioned, did welcome those UN-aligned inspectors to come into the polling places, and Republican State Representative, a man named Daryl Metcalf, calls that illegal, and he says that he'll ask the UN observers be removed or be arrested and prosecuted. As you said, look, the Texas Attorney General made it very clear he wants these UN observers to stay at least 100 feet away from every polling place in Texas, and now the Iowa Secretary of State says 300 feet from any Iowa polling place. Listen.
We wanted to make sure that people knew what the law was, and so we were very firm in letting everyone know that UN observers are not allowed at Iowa polls. And so obviously there's been a little bit of controversy.
And to make sure that happens, by the way, in Philadelphia, in Iowa, across Pennsylvania, and Texas, they've now got more Republican monitors going out to make sure those UN observers stand clear, no closer than the 100 feet in Texas and 300 feet in Iowa, Megan.
And I just want to tell you that then the guys out here on the set said Ohio is not the new girl at the dance replaced by Pennsylvania who comes in. They said Ohio's been there. She's been the girl at the dance. And they said Pennsylvania is more like the girl who used to date, and then she lost a bunch of weight, and then you take a second look at her, but then you realize maybe not. Is that helpful?
Maybe not, or maybe she's hot. We'll find out later.
All right.